Everything about a setup is intimidating, and everything smaller makes you feel more at home. This is something I heard from a guy, a YouTuber, the other day. He was talking about how small your camera is. And it's tough to look down the lens. It's the equivalent of making eye contact, especially for a person who is insecure or just not just not confident in themselves, but not confident in the person or creator, content creator that they want to be. Because when you look at the mic, you wonder about everything audible about yourself. What, not your literal voice and the inflection demeanor people are hearing, but the voice you want to convey, the voice you have conveyed, is also uh, pretty daunting, pretty intense. The camera, when especially, I just recently got a Sony ZV-1. That's what I'm shooting on right now. And the camera is not just in and of itself scary, but looking down the lens, you start to get existential of who you are, who you have been, and who you want to be. And it only gets more daunting, more intimidating with your gear growing. And this differs from one person to the next. Some people, they're the most confident they can be, and that's great. That's fantastic. And truth be told, I envy people like that because they can look at the biggest microphone or the biggest camera or biggest camera lens, and they know their brand. They know the person that they want to be. And for me, myself, using just the tiniest setup is mortifying because I am just using a point and shoot camera and a Shure microphone plugged into a computer. I don't have extensive, extravagant setup. This is just part of my living life. This is not I mean, it works well as a setup for reviews and discussions and podcasts and stuff, but it's not proprietary, as if that's the right way to phrase it. It's not it's not mainly used as it wasn't with the end in mind that I was setting this up to make movie reviews. It's just decoration. That's really what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I think the bigger setup you start to get, this is coming from the place of a insecure person who wants to make more. But I think there's a silver lining. I think there's a good caveat to think about here for us introverts. I think that the more you understand yourself and who you are and who you want to be, this equipment helps you. And almost it's like it's like exposure therapy in a way where you're more scared of the giant lens, you're more scared of the big camera body, of the big mic, but you face it. You face these fears, and I think there's something far past that transcends past content creation and filmmaking that's just inherently beautiful about facing your fears as and understand, because it's a multifaceted thing. You are understanding yourself, you're facing your fears, and again, you're understanding the person that you have been and want to be. And I know I keep saying that, but I I cannot stress that enough, how important and how cool really that is. That it's tough, it's work to um to know the type of stuff you want to make. I think, especially in the midst of COVID, I think I want to make movie reviews. I think I want to talk with friends or do movie commentary, something to do with movies, but I'm not confident in that. And even if I am confident in that, I don't know if I want to be the wacky out there guy or just the blunt, just straightforward, pragmatic guy. And so there's so many personalities that you can take on, and it's really an extension of yourself because it's so cliche, and it's like, well, but who do you want to be? Forget the camera. Let's just say the camera's not recording. Let's just say the mic's not recording. Who do you want to be? And I think that's scary as shit. But I also think that's cool as shit to understand who you want to be with or without the camera. And I really think the camera and the mic can help build you. There's two ways that YouTubing and content creating can go. And you can create a facade of yourself, because that'll get clicks and that'll get views. Or you can use it to help better understand who you are as a person. And that is so damn fascinating to me, that you can use it to understand who you are as a human being.